What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Up the Humbugs. In today's episode, I've got 2 league games for you, as well as updates of the games we played since the FA Trophy game in the last episode. We'll get to see how Lidl's been getting on. And we're also going to be going through tactics. We've had a little tweak, which we're going to be testing today due to a pretty poor run of form in the league. And I'm going to start sort of talking through some of my thoughts about January, how we're going to try and change the squad a little bit, and just general thoughts throughout the rest of the season to try and, not, I would say turn things around, because I'm pretty satisfied with how we're doing, but maybe just give ourselves a little bit of a boost just to ensure that we are going to stay in this league, and then we can start building for next season. So, first of all, let's have a look at the results since the game against Haven and Waterloo, and of course, Brackley Town. We played Church away from home. We lost 3-2, a tough game. They scored early on. We equalised through Adam Liddell, who got his first start after scoring 3 goals in 2 substitute appearances. They then went back ahead. We equalised again, and then Kobe J. Chon got the winner for them in the 62nd minute. Now, Adam Liddell, unfortunately, picked up a knock in that game, which meant he could not play against Hednesford, in which we got totally FM'd. We had a crazy goal difference compared to them. Gregory Trotman put us 1-0 up in the 69th minute with a lovely effort just inside the box. And Elliot Osborne equalised. We just could not score any more goals. Really frustrating game. We missed Liddell big time. Swales and Long looked a little bit off it. And again in this game against Corn, we played really well. This is not a game we should have been losing. We should have got at least a point away from home. But just couldn't do it. They scored in the 49th minute. We answered back immediately through Miles Fenton, and within 8 minutes, they were back ahead. And we just couldn't find a way through. So in terms of actual league form, it's not been great. As you can see here, in the last couple of months really, we've only won 2 league games, which isn't quite good enough. And I fear that if this form were to continue for the rest of the season, we might slowly be sucked back into that relegation battle. I'd like to think we won't, but we're currently, 6 points only clear of the relegation zone. So it could easily happen in this division. We just need to ensure that that doesn't happen. Now, I did mention at the start of the episode, we're going to be going with a new tactic today, and this is it. A 4-3-1-2 narrow formation. Yes, Trotman, I've been very impressed with recently. We're gonna be keeping him in the middle of the park, and I was trying to think, how can I play all 3 of these players together, because they're all really good. Swales has had a fantastic season. Elliot Long is just becoming a club legend at this point, and Liddell has had a great start to his loan spell at Halstead. So I've dropped Elliot Long back into a central attacking midfield role where he used to play and was very effective for us. He's going to be playing as a shadow striker, so it's quite attacking, and we can get those 2 forward men ahead of him. In midfield, I've gone with Fenton, Trotman and Saki, and then our backline at the moment consists of Martins, Ikra, Sawyers and Moore. I'm actually tempted to swap Ikra out because he's been terrible. Not in good form at all. We're going to bring Mason Hall back in. Yeah, Mason Hall. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Mason Hall back in. I think we'll keep Martins for this game. Moore has been fantastic recently. And, do you know what? Harry French, he's not been great. So Jamie Grossart is going to come back in and play as a sweeper keeper, actually. We're going to test this tactic out today in today's episode. We've got Bedford Town, who are 20th. Now, I won't take too much from this because we should be beating them anyway. But we'll see how the tactic plays out, and then we might try it against, who have we got next? Stratford Town, who are 3rd. That would be a much better test of this new tactic. In terms of the subs bench, is there anyone I really want on there? Maybe Kevster Jr. instead of Warren Joseph. Joseph has been shocking. There's a couple of people, I've actually made notes, a couple of people I'm pretty much set on getting rid of in January. I mean, I can get rid of them anytime, but we'll kind of stick with January. Warren Joseph is one of them. Just has not done what I thought he would for the club. 17 years old, might be a bit rash, but I might be able to make a bit of money off him as well. And Eli Ikra as well. Again, 26 years of age. He's not going to get any better now at this level. And I could potentially get a bit of money for him. So I think we're definitely looking to sell those two. There's a couple of other names in the mix, but I'm willing to give them a little bit of a chance. And yeah, we'll see how we go. But let's get into this game. New formation. I'm interested to see how this goes. I've always been a winger man. I really struggle not to play with wingers, but I need to learn to adapt, especially with a save like this. Well, the team talk went really well. Bedford Town, they might be bottom, but they've picked up a couple of wins recently and a draw, so they are picking up points. So this won't be as easy as I thought it might be, but a win here would do our confidence the world of good. What tactic have they got? They've gone for a 4-3-3 wide, so this will be very interesting to see how these two tactics play against each other. They're playing a 3 in midfield, 2 wingers, Sturgis and Walsh, and 1 up top. I'm hoping my attackers turn up today, because boy do we need it. Right, first highlight of the game, and it looks like it's fallen Bedford's way, but that's a good tackle by Sawyers. Does fall to Sturgis though, and Sturgis gets into the box to the byline, crosses it. It's all over the place. Walsh turns. Oh, it's hit the post and hit my keeper. Grossart keeps it out somehow. Absolute chaos in the box, and Hall deals with that. Oh, not very well. Oh my goodness, Grossart with another good save. A double save from Jamie Grossart keeps us in this game. So far, we've had possession. We're just not doing anything with it. Do we go attacking? Let's encourage the team. That's crazy. They've had 25% possession. Yet they've got an XG of nearly 1. What is going on here? Need to get that ball forwards. It's not the instructions. Is it the player roles? Maybe. Am I too defensive? Could be too defensive. We put Saki on attack. Let's just try and change that. Just a slight tweak. Maybe we've just gone too defensive. Having said that, it's nice to see us with so much possession for once. Just need to find a way to use it and utilise it. Trotman, down the right hand side. Plays it back to Moore. Moore to Fenton. Edge of the box. Fenton has a shot. And it's a good low diving save from O'Brien to deny what would have been a very nice goal for Fenton. Corner. Martins to take. He whips it in towards that back post. Little's there lurking, but it's cleared away by the Bedford defenders. Swales picks it back up. Plays it to Sawyers, who goes back to Saki. And nothing doing there. A little glimmer of hope towards the end of this first half. Will there be any more highlights? It's not looking likely. Let's just encourage the team again. I'm trying to use shouts a bit more at the moment. I feel like it's... I don't know. I don't know if it affects them that much. Let me know in the comments. Do you use shouts? And if so, what shouts do you usually go for? I feel like encourage is the best one. Can't go wrong with a bit of encouragement. But let me know. Does anything else work for you? Do you berate your team at all? I don't know. First highlight of the second half, and it's a throw-in from Moore to Sawyers. Back to Moore. He finds Hall edge of the box. Martins exchanges passes with him. Keeping the ball well. Saki. Looking for options. He finds Trotman. Goes back to Sawyers. There's nothing really on at the moment. No runners ahead of them. But we keep the ball well, which we've done all game. Martins finds a bit of space. In towards Liddle. Oh! There was a push! And it's a penalty. Liddle has been shoved over, and now a chance for Jack Swales to put us 1-0 up in the 69th minute. And he does. It's a great penalty. Top left corner. His 16th goal of the season. Jackie Swales. Oh, he's giving it a bit of that. We love to see it. 15 minutes left, and we're going to stick on attacking. I feel like anytime recently that I've changed it to defensive, we just concede. So we're going to stay and keep the pressure on. Maybe make a couple of subs now, just to help us along the way. I could bring on Meadow. Who did I just highlight? Who had a regen face? Oh, it's Stewart. Forgot I need to give Stewart a face. Right, let's bring Meadow on for Saki. Play him as a central midfielder. That's fine. And we'll bring on... bring on Johnson for Martins. Johnson's another one I might potentially be looking to get rid of. He's got a lot to say for himself. Then bring on Kevsar Jr. Not seen him for a little while. He's going to play as an advanced forward. And that's going to be the subs for the game. Kevsar Jr., I kind of forgot about him a little bit. Sounds terrible. What a great manager. Sorry, mate. I forgot you were here. 5 minutes of stoppage time. I've just told the lads to focus. Which some of them are a bit indifferent to. No, they all hate it. Brilliant manager. Anyway, 2 minutes left. It looks like we're going to see this one out. And then we've got a corner. Fenton to take. Can we seal the victory? In towards Moore. It's cleared away. Only as far as Medor. Medor back into the box for Swales. Is he onside? He is onside! Come on! I couldn't see the linesman. The ref kind of standing there, giving me a bit of a nervous time. Medor does very well to control that ball. Pulls it back for Swales. Yeah, he's well onside. Tucks it into the bottom right corner. And that is the 3 points that we so needed to get. There it is, full time. A good win. Against bottom of the table, I feel like the tactic was good. I felt like we had a good control of the match. I'm definitely going to be taking it in to our next game. So far, so good. We have a new signing on our hands. Christian Austin joins the club. Now, you may look at the star rating and go, why have you signed him? Well, he was brought to my attention by one of my scouts. And I had a quick look at his stats, and he looks like a really good striker with a lot of potential as well. 11 finishing, 13 heading, 11 technique, 15 leadership as well, something we've kind of lacked a little bit. He looks like a really good player, and I think he could be someone who can either become very useful or at least develop a little bit, and maybe we can sell for a bit of profit later on. He cost absolutely nothing, and funnily enough, we signed him from Stratford Town, who we play next. I'm going to put him on the bench. Odds on him coming off the bench and scoring the winner? Could happen. Right, here we go. Second match of the episode against third place Stratford Town. This is going to be tricky. They're a very good team. They've only lost 3 games this season, which still very much getting used to our new tactic. Seemed to work okay last time out against Bedford. Of course, the talking point for today is, of course, Christian Austin, who is on the bench for today's game. Our new signing, we got him on a free transfer from our opponents today. Now, he is unambitious. I didn't actually see that before. I failed to look at that. But he's got some good stats. So we've given him a chance. He's free at the end of the day. We're not going to be making a loss if he doesn't work out. So maybe there's a story here where he comes off the bench and scores a winner. We will see. Let's get into the game. Right, I'm excited for this game. 2 wins in our last 5 games. Maybe a bit of confidence heading into the game against Stratford. They are currently 3 wins from 5 games. Looking very, very good. Look at that. Do you see that player picture? Harper Bailey. He's like loving himself. There we are, the league. 3rd place. They are 17 points ahead of us. That's quite a scary stat. But our first season in this league, it's to be expected, and I'm very content with how we are doing. A point here would be fantastic. Home game. Now, last time with this tactic, we did have a lot of possession. Elliot Longs just got injured. I think it's too early for Austin. I'm not going to do it. I know you wanted it. I'm going to bring on Medor. He's going to play. Oh, do I? Or do I bring on Kevsa Jr.? Probably Kevsa Jr. We're going to play him as an attacking midfielder. On attack. Oh, dear. No Elliot Long. Okay, well, hopefully he's not out for, ironically, too long. And it's not a terrible injury. I don't know what type of injury it is. But a good chance for Khan Kessler Jr. to get back into the match action. He was very good when we signed him. And then he just kind of dropped off a little bit. We retrained him as a striker as well. But here is our first highlight of the game. Potentially the first goal of the game on the way. Stratford in possession with Beard. Plays the ball to Shaw. Shaw shoots and it hits the crossbar and is headed away by Hall. Done well to defend that. Maybe a bit fortunate it didn't dip. I think Jamie Grossart had it covered. Jamie Grossart, by the way, had a great game against Bedford. Made so many saves. Of course, had that double save, which you would have seen. Yeah, we'll keep him in the team for now. We'll see how he gets on. We've got Harry French waiting. Just Harry French is so inconsistent. We'll probably swap our goalkeepers a fair bit, and hopefully one of them comes out on top. Free kick, drinking a cup of tea, and it was saved by Grossart. There he is again. Maybe I put all my faith in him. I did actually turn down a bid. Somebody, who was it? I think it was Bogner Regis or someone came in and offered to take him off our hands for no money at all. And I was like, nah, I want him at the moment. I want to keep him where I can see him. We've had 2 shots, 2 on target. Possession again, heavily in our favour. Could be a nice tactic just to keep control of some of these games. We've won the ball there, though, through Moore. Liddle, dilly-daddles. Dilly-daddles? Dilly-daddle? What's the saying? Dilly-daddles? I don't know. He's lost the ball. And now Stratford on the attack through Shering on the right-hand side. He gets to the byline, whips one across the box, and it's in at the back post. Charlie Pavey gets the goal. It's his 5th goal of the season. We'll encourage the boys. We've not played badly. Maybe just a case of poor marking there. Let's see. How did it happen? So we've let the cross come in, despite the instruction of stopping crosses being on. Does absolutely nothing. And yeah, nobody's marking him in the box. Nobody marking him at all. Just have a look again at instructions. I'm pretty sure it's on. Yep. Stop crosses. Okay. We have another highlight. Swales looking to get on the end of the ball. Doesn't get to it. And Shering can come forwards now. Finds Shaw. Takes a good touch inside. Has a shot from range. And oh my goodness. That might have been the best goal I've seen on this save. He's had a go from about 35 yards out. Very nearly found the back of the net. Throw in for Stratford. Down in the final third. Ball in towards the back post. Cleared away by Moore. Only as far as Lett, who shoots. And it's over the crossbar. Another chance goes begging for the away team. We're still in this. We've had 3 shots. Same amount of shots on target as them. I don't think it's time to panic just yet. Again, remember, there is a massive gulf between us and them as well. 17 points in the league. So clearly, the quality of players... there is quite a gap as they shoot again from long distance, and if they keep doing that, I won't be too disappointed, to be honest. Here's Swales, and Swales has picked up a knock. It's gonna be a free kick for us. It wasn't a good tackle, and it's a red card. Leighton Troslove, Chris Bearish with the red card. Trotman with the free kick. Oh, and it hits the post. It's a good effort from Trotman. Okay, down to 10 men, Stratford. Let's fire the team up. A little bit concerned about Jack Swales. We'll have to see how he is at half-time, I think. But a chance here. Martins into the box, towards the back post, cleared away. Fenton with the follow-up header, and he just nods it over. We've got a great chance of getting at least a point now against a really, really good team in this division. After a moment of madness from Bearwish. I'm going to say, keep going. We can win this. Now, the question is, do I take off Jack Swales? He has picked up a knock. What is wrong with him? Potential knee injury. It's time. He's coming on. Do I play Austin as the advance forward? Poacher. He's good as a poacher. Let's do it. Here we go. This is our second sub already. We've had an injury, 2 injuries we've had to make in 4 subs. Christian Austin, the former Stratford Town man, comes off the bench. Can he make the difference? They're down to 10 men and we've got a whole half of football yet to play. They're on the ball now. They've got a ball over the top towards Shaw. Shaw shoots. I thought it was a save for Grossart. It's hit the post. Again, another long shot. They don't like working the ball into the box. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on? Another injury. Right. We're going to put Trotman in the attacking midfield role. Just as an attacking midfielder. And I'm going to bring on Chadwick as a... What do I want Chadwick as? Central midfielder, potentially. We'll have him on support, though. I think we'll do that. So we've now used all 3 subs before 50 minutes have been played. It's a bit... it's not great. It's not great. Chadwick, I don't think he's played for us for a while. He's one of those players who's been around the club, never really been amazing. I think he had one decent season for us way back. So let's see how he does in this game. Ball goes in and cleared away by Austin. But Stratford still piling on the pressure despite having 10 men. Oh my god, Charlie Pavey, that is disgusting. He's... Oh. We're 2-0 down. The 10 men. That is a crazy goal, by the way. Let's see this again. Let to Idahen, Harper Bailey, Simbai, Pavey. Oh, what a goal. Right, come on, boys. Let's fire them up. There's a result to be had here. I just know it. Against 10 men. I want Christian Austin to score. There's still half an hour left to play. Tempo's fine. We'll keep tempo as it is. Alright, Grossart with the goal kick. Fine. I can only find a man in orange. And now they can create another attack. If we go 3-0 down, that would be dreadful. Fenton, though. We've won the ball back. I think Chadwick actually won it back. Here's Fenton. Looking for a pass. He has to go back to Martins. Everyone kind of ran into the same avenue, which wasn't very helpful. Martins back to Sawyers. They're doing it again. Sawyers to Moore. Exchanging passes between both of them. Hall. Martins. Who's going to be the one to make that run? Here it is. Trotman in the box. Oh, it's cleared away. But back to Trotman. Oh, Gregory Trotman. It's a golden opportunity. He should have put that in the back of the net. Oh, come on. Half an hour still left on the clock. Adam Liddell has not been great today. I'm out of subs. There's not much we can do. We're going to push him into an attacking role. And I'm going to get the fullbacks on support at the very least. Might put Moore on attack, actually. Moore's quite good going forwards. Oh, Jesus. Pavey nearly scored again. Did he score the first goal as well? I think he might be on a hat-trick, this lad. 25 minutes left. Not long left to go now. 10 minutes. We've gone very attacking. I think we're going to play a little bit wider, to be fair. And I'm going to push this up. We'll play with a high press. We're going to trigger the press more often and get stuck in. Come on. We can still pull a point out of this. And we have a highlight. If we're going to do it, we probably need to score within this highlight. Fenton wins the header to Trotman. Bad touch, and he loses possession. Sheving. Looks for the switch, but Moore is first to it. That's why we've got him on attack, so we can get forwards and do things like that. Moore plays it over the top towards Martins. Cleared away by Sheving. Fenton chases it down. Can he keep the move alive? Plays it to Hall. Hall. Lovely diagonal to Liddell. Liddell. I don't know what happened there. My game froze. And they're coming away with it again. Sheving to Pavey. Oh, God. Pavey. No way they score from this. Pavey forwards. Goes for the shot. And it's over the top of the bar. Come on. 5 minutes left to play. We're going to encourage the team once again. Everyone looking a bit tired. Adam Liddell has not had a good game, unfortunately. This is not the game we needed. I think we've been very unfortunate. In a game where they got down to 10 men and we could probably get at least a point, we've had 3 injuries even. And 2 to key players as well. Swales and Long both were forced off with injuries. And then Kevstar Jr. came on and then was forced off as well. So Gregory Trotman's had to play in quite an unfamiliar role. And unfortunately, we were unable to make it count. And we lose 2-0. It's a little bit disappointing. I mean, they're a good team. So there is that. But it's 10 men. And chance missed. As we come to today, to the end of today's episode. We come to the end of today's episode. We finish off in 12th place. 1 win and 1 loss in the league. Potentially could have been 2 sets of points, but we got to move on. We are 12th in the league, 25 games played, 32 points on the board. Again, I think we need about 40 to stay in this division for definite. We're aiming for 40. We've still got, how many games we played? 42. We still have 17 games left of the season. And what do we need? Let's say we need 9 more points. So 3 more wins. I think we can do that. We are 9 points clear of the relegation zone. We are 15 points off playoffs. We're slap bang in the middle where we want to be honest, this season. And I am not complaining one bit. So let's have a look at where we will meet again. Now, I'm thinking I've gone a little bit too hard with the episodes this season. So we're going to have a bit more of a break off camera. I'm going to catch up with you, I think, in February. So I think we will catch up. Although we've got the January transfer. We don't really have a transfer window. We'll catch up again in February. We'll go a little bit quicker now. We'll play Russell and Redditch United next. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe. We're gaining almost a sub a day, but there's so many people watching that aren't subbed. So if you're one of those, do me a favour and just click the button. It'd be amazing. Thank you so much for the support, as always, and I'll catch you in the next one.